This is just a quick follow-up to the last video when you saw my bike shaking a little bit too much following the swing arm fix, and we suspected that the front isolastics were the root cause. Well, I have an update for you. Yes, it was definitely the isolastics, actually the front and the rear isolastics, or I should say lack of isolastics, that were causing the hard vibration within the bike. My friend Geoff and I spent quite some time checking and re-shimming, and it's much better than it was, although it still needs some fine-tuning. What we suspect happened is that a previous owner had loosened off all the nuts on the main isolastic bolts. I mean, it's not that they were slack, it's just that they were looser than the torque settings. He or she had done this to overcompensate for incorrect shimming, and so the shims were actually too thick, and were pushing the collars, those outside collars, out beyond the inside spacer that allows those PTFE washers to move and therefore isolate the engine vibration from the frame. And therefore, as I torque down all the nuts after we finished the swing arm rebuild, I was locking up the whole isolastic system. Essentially, there were no isolastics, and that's why we had this real hard vibration. We removed a fairly thick shim from both the front and the rear unit. We remeasured it, and it's miles better than it was, but we didn't have enough spare shims of the correct thickness, so I'll need to finish that when the shim kit arrives. So my isolastic care kit has just arrived from Andover Norton in the UK, and I've ordered a few parts, as you can see highlighted on the sheet to the left, and a few little extras just in case as well. But what I've essentially done is ordered a number of shims in different sizes. Here I've essentially ordered 2 of each for the front and 2 of each for the rear, plus the ones I've already got in the bike, plus a couple of extra spares. I think I should be covered in getting to the correct tolerance on the bike. And then some of the extra parts that I've ordered the rubber gaiters, the boots that fit on the end. They're like the end caps for the isolastics. I've also ordered a couple of the isolastic mounts here for the top head steady. I haven't taken the tank off yet, so I'm not quite sure what the condition's like, but hopefully they will help. And perhaps the most important parts in the bag are these PTFE washers. And those are PTFE, so it stands for PolyTetraFluoroEthylene, in other words Teflon, and I think they're actually phosphor bronze impregnated washers that help a lot with the isolastic system.